Please leave this on. This poor dude has a ghost in his house and he's scared.
The house that I live in is haunted.
Speaking of haunted, Alicia Virgil, 33 years old. You guys know who she is?
I guess my notes only make sense to me.
Who's Alicia Virgil?
She smashed 68 soccer coaches' faces with folding chairs.
What?
Alicia Virgil is she's out on Long Island. She's a young lady, and by lady I mean stupid jerk who has a soccer game. Who has a I can't even be a person anymore. I can't talk. I can't be part of.
She's a soccer mom, or she's
a soccer mom. Her child had a soccer game this past week, and her coach for her child did not give her the directions to where the game was. So she had to go to other mothers on the team to actually, or mothers and fathers on the team to find out where the place was. When she got there, she fought with the guy. He tried to walk away from her. She smashed him in the face with a folding chair. Apparently it was a cloth folding chair, though, so I don't think it was that big a deal. But he did, like, his lip was busted open. He did get a little hurt. She's 33. He's 68 years old, and he volunteers. So she smashed a volunteer in the face for not giving her directions.
Was she arrested?
She has been arrested, but she was released without bail. I think she just got like some sort of bench warrant ticket. What's that?
They benched her for the game? What?
No. She's still in. She's still in. Is this a Halloween song we're listening to, or is this some sort of old Negro spiritual?
It's by you.
It's a Halloween song.
Did you just say spiritual?
Yeah. Oh, spiritual. That's it, right? Sorry, I got a little confused.
Oh, boy.
So what's next on the list, Keith?
Well, in case you guys didn't know, Britney changed costumes. And Fabio screamed.
There's no way that it says Britney changed costumes and Fabio screamed.
It says Britney changed costumes and actually Pizzaio screamed. Pia Zadora?
Pia Zadora was wearing a costume at Britney Spears' house. No, at Britney's child custody hearing this week. What, you don't like that I'm pulling up my priest dress?
Your froth. What is it called?
Smock.
The priest
my
smock.
schmata I'm wearing. Britney Spears this week, she had another custody hearing for a kid, and at the custody hearing, she went to the bathroom 3 times, and every time she came out with different clothes on. Like, she changed her costume like she was on some sort of awards show.
That's great.
This is going to decide whether she gets to keep her kid or not. At the end of it, they asked her how she was doing. At one point, they asked her how she was doing. The paparazzi asked her how she was doing, and she said she was fine. And then they asked her, like, maybe a half hour later during one of her costume changes, she came out and she said, F it, suck it, and whatever, and just cursed at them.
Decision made.
Yeah, she's the best. She's maybe my favorite girl of all time. I couldn't even understand. What's that, bud?
She was practicing for a quick show change thing.
Yeah.
She was doing later. Wow, I bombed on that.
You know what? We can make fun of Britney as much as we want, and as ridiculous as it is that she did do the costume changes during this thing, I couldn't even possibly fathom the concept of someone thinks you're bad at being a parent, so we're taking your kid away.
That's because you're not Britney.
Yeah, but you know what,
If you had her parenting skills, maybe you'd be experiencing
I suppose I could fathom it then, but it's just I couldn't even imagine like the horror of not having your own kid. It's just awful.
I don't think it's horror to her. I think she probably, and this is just, look, I don't know, obviously, but no, actually I do.
You're wearing a gold mask on your face, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
I think she looks at them as a hindrance. I think she wants to get rid of them, so she can. And that's the reason she can't get back into celebrity superstardom, and she'll disappear for a while. She'll lose the kids. She'll make like a comeback, and then she'll be fighting him for custody of the kids.
And she'll say, "Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years."
Yep. She says, and the line of her new song is, "It's polio, bitch."
Did you hear about this woman who, I think it was in Florida, who got her kid back after once shaving her head and then piercing something in a nether region, let's say, to keep her from having sex with her boyfriend?
Wait. She she pierced something. Say that again. I lost. I didn't grasp that.
She was her kid. Wow, I just stuttered way through that. Hey, I'm Deja.
It's Deja.
Her kid was dating an older gentleman, not much older, but like 20, and I think the kid was like.
He was
16.
actually 600 years old.
He was an ancient.
So she wanted to keep her away from him. So she first shaved her head and had a friend of hers get her to do it, and then she pierced her in her nether regions to make it uncomfortable for her to have sex.
Oh, okay. Ooh. I see.
And they at first had taken the kid away from the woman, but then they gave her back.
Because of her good self-sacrifice?
Apparently.
Because of her good sack.
She was onto something.
Ouch.
That's how we keep our young children from having sex. We pierce them in their nether regions.
Isn't that how Clockwork Orange worked?
Yeah.
They pierced his nether region and he was okay again. No, that's not how it went.
I was trying for a joke and there was nothing there. It involved Prince Albert in a can and
he better go
his
get
refrigerator running. I'm all out of Malcolm McDowell jokes. I did those last week.
All right, so what else is on the list, pal?
Okay, so anyway, who's Fazio though?
Can I see the list?
Isn't he that the Muppet?
That's the last thing that's crossed out.
Isn't he the bear Muppet?
I don't know what Pazio screamed means though. I want to get to the bottom of that.
Waka waka.
Yeah, that guy. He wears a fedora.
It says schizo screaming, but I spelled schizo really wrong.
Schizo.
All right. Well, in other
Fazio.
news, Stephen Irish, 23-year-old Stephen Irish, is in the CA Guard.
You know he's a problem.
Stephen Irish is the 23-year-old California policeman, and or what do you call that?
His name is Irish. He's a cop. Go figure.
But he's but it's with a Y. He's a guard in like the California penal system. What do you call that? Like a?
Did you guys see what he said?
System. Yeah.
Ring the bell.
He's a corrections officer. That's what he is. And he was actually.
Wouldn't that be CO?
Right. Hey, CO. Hey, CO.
CACO.
CO, come over here.
Hey, CO, see you next Tuesday.
He's a CACO. I get it.
But he would come. He was actually working at a female prison as well, and he was having girls show their boobies, and he was giving them candy bars.
What's wrong with that?
I think there's nothing wrong with it. And
It's a barter system.
I think up it a little more than candy bars. I mean, cigarettes or drugs or something. If you're going to get boobs, you get Snicker bars for
See,
boobs.
I disagree. I think the opposite. I think if you're going to be giving out candy bars, you should be getting more than just seeing their boobs.
All right.
Exactly. You want spread eagle?
Oh my god. You want to get herpes for those candies.
So did he get in trouble?
I want a golden staph infection immediately.
I think something bad happened to him. Not quite sure what it was, though.
He became a
he
corrections officer.
was also facilitating letters back and forth between the female inmates at his place at his prison to, I don't know if it was a prison or a jail, whatever, going to some San Luis Obispo male prison, and they were sending like little sex notes back and forth from the
So he was
prisons.
running a pen pal thing.
Yeah, good for him.
That's where Suge Knight was.
I have no
San
problem.
Luis Obispo male prison.
Why was he there?
For being an upstanding citizen.
Yeah, that was the
For
prison that he was
producing
in.
terrific
Wait,
rap
where is that
records.
prison?
In San Luis Obispo. That was the town that I lived in Central California.
Oh, I thought that was like in Brazil or something. That's what I was saying. What? Okay. Well, also in the news, Charlie Thomas is a 3-year-old English potter.
Harry Potter?
Wow, how did he learn how to pot at such a young age?
You really managed to rattle through like 10 of my stories in 3 seconds.
You only
huh?
had 3 left.
Yeah, I know, but we went through them in 3 seconds. I would have milked them. Charlie
I
Thomas.
have a story if you need it.
What's that, bud?
I said I have a story if you need it.
Oh, we're definitely going to need it desperately.
Hold
in a
off,
second.
we got a Potter story.
Charlie Thomas is a 3-year-old young man from England who was so
He's the
obsessed
keeper.
with the film Harry Potter that he decided to put a traffic cone on his head. And he got wedged in it that the fire department had to be called to actually remove it from his head. Now, I want to understand what the difference between English traffic cones are and American traffic cones are, that you couldn't just pull it off the kid's head. Like, what would you have to call the fire department to get a cone off someone's head?
Yeah.
You get some butter.
There's crazy glue in it.
What he didn't know was the rubber cement inside the cone.
Those pesky Brits.